main objective of the Greater Houston Partnership is to build economic prosperity in the 10-county Houston region. Joining us today is Patrick Jankowski, Vice President of Research for the Greater Houston Partnership. Patrick, great to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
So how does the partnership go about building economic prosperity for the Houston region?
Multiple ways, multiple tasks. It's not any one thing. We're a membership organization. We're driven by our members. One of the things we do is we provide opportunities for our members to network with each other. We go out and we work in Austin, we work at City Council, we work in Washington, working with our city government to make sure policies are in place or the infrastructure is in place. We also actively go out and we recruit businesses to the region. Very actively, we've worked this year between recruiting businesses and finding businesses that think they may leave and convincing them to stay. We're over 20 businesses so far. We work with the airport system to bring in new air service. It's the whole gamut of what would make the Houston a better place to live, work, do business.
In light of the kind of national economic downturn, where does Houston stand?
Well, there is good news on the economy, and the good news on the economy is local. Houston's doing very well. Actually, if you look at the major metropolitan areas in the United States, Houston is ahead of all of them. In the recession, we lost, depending upon whether you're looking at seasonally adjusted or unadjusted numbers, we lost, 120,000 jobs on a seasonally adjusted basis. We've actually recouped about 90% of all the jobs that we lost in the recession.
What do you attribute that to?
Well, a couple of things. Well, the growth has occurred in different industries at different rates. There are more people working in personal services now than ever before, more people working in healthcare now than ever before, more people working in administrative services than ever before, more people working in restaurants and hotels than ever before, more people working in exploration and production than ever before. We have continued to attract people to the region. That's going to feed healthcare, that's going to feed consumer services, that's going to feed restaurants. Gas prices have remained high. They continue to remain above $80 a barrel. Plus this wonderful thing called hydraulic fracturing, and a lot of that is controlled and determined out of Houston, is what's helping our economy. Plus, we're very much focused on overseas, international. The U.S. economy may be struggling, but the emerging markets are doing real strong. If you look at the 20 largest trading partners for the region, 15 of them are non-European. They're emerging markets, and that's something that continues to drive Houston's economy. We probably will do more trade through the 4 ports and the airport this year than we've ever done before.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I know you're with the research department. I'd love to hear a little bit about what it is that you do. Why is the research department so important to the partnership?
Any economic, demographic, or policy analysis that the organization needs to pursue its mission being economic prosperity, mission being serving our members, comes out of the research department. We have a very elaborate geographic information system where we link databases to maps. We do a lot of proposal writing and putting together when we go out and we're calling on a company in Atlanta or a company in Phoenix or a company in Chicago and saying you'd be better off in Houston, or we hear you're thinking about moving, put Houston on your list. We do all that sort of research. We do a lot of work with the airport system when they're going overseas and they're trying to convince an airline in Asia that they should have direct service to Houston. We put together the data that they can lay in front of the airline executive and say, if you come to Houston, this is the passengers that you'll have, this is the trade that you'll have, this is the connections that we have to the rest of the U.S. and the rest of Asia.
So there's a lot of benefits, obviously, to being a member of the partnership. What would you say to any companies that are potentially watching right now that are interested in becoming a member of the partnership?
Different levels of membership depending upon the size of the organization and the size of your commitment to the partnership. Some of the smaller organizations benefit immensely from the networking opportunities. We have over 2,000 members.
Right.
2,000 members will range from one-man shops up to large companies like Shell Oil or large companies like Memorial Hermann.
Right.
So you have a chance to network not just with people who are at your peer level, but a chance to network with the people who are in the largest employers in the region.
Patrick, we're tight on time. If people are interested in learning more about the partnership, where should they go?
Website, very easy to remember, www.houston.org.
Great talking with you. Thanks for being here today.
Okay, thanks, Mike.
Sure. For more information on the Greater Houston Partnership, visit their website, houston.org. For Comcast Newsmakers, I'm Michael Bybee.